Hello gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, and the DM, coming to you from my messy office. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server, and today we're playing Fall of Misra. We're a couple of people down, but we're going to play anyway because we want to.
Amen.
If you like content like this, like and subscribe, click the bell so you see more of this stuff in your feed. And of course, if you want to also help me pay for a cleaner to deal with this mess and improve the quality of the videos, etc., you can become an emotional support goblin on Patreon, and there's a link to that in the description. And with that out of the way, would the players like to introduce their characters?
I'm Frank Swiftwing, a Owlin with a Dampier setup, samurai fighter, dragon monk, and is currently looking eye to eye with a creature that's built like a train.
Like that, yes. All right. Who's next?
I guess I'll go. I am playing Bandit, the lovable raccoon with a skull for a face, who is also facing that train.
This thing.
You beat me to it. Yeah, who is also facing that creature.
Indeed. And for today at least, last but not least, Tommy.
Yep, I am a Tommy Tauntaun, but my friends call me Tommy. I am a Warforged Artificer. I am not facing down that thing the side of a train because I have not gotten close to it yet, but I will, and I will punch it.
Okay. So we had to stop mid-fight last time because of some stuff going on.
Unforeseen events.
Yes. Player had to drop out sooner than intended. But anyway, you had managed to get do a little bit of damage to the predator so far. And now, top of the round, it would be the Warforged next. And they're just forming a wall, trying to hold it at bay. Not trying to be basically they're taking a defensive stance. What would Bandit and their bird be doing?
Well, Bandit and Bird are about 40 feet in the air in like the middle of the thing. So Bandit shall fire off a infestation. Please may I get a con save?
Constitution saving throw. Help if I actually had the stat block up, wouldn't it? There we go.
DC 14.
Magic resistance.
Oh, failed.
That takes 10. Wow.
Lovely bit of 2d8, I think it is. 2d8. I should really memorize this. With how much okay. I think it's 2d8.
Infestation. Okay, let me...
That's not something to sniff at.
It's okay damage. It'll do the job.
Let's examine those.
Thank you.
Yay.
Oh, 2d6. Never mind.
Yeah. Try that again.
Go. 2d6. 8 damage still. It was destined.
Cool. Alrighty then. So, next up would be Brom. So Brom, I believe, was also keeping his distance and right? He wasn't getting into melee with it.
Yeah. You know, Braum does Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blasts. Yep.
That's loud.
What the heck?
Ignore that. I'm just getting rid of some WhatsApps.
Okay. Neither of those get through.
Oh.
Next would be Tommy.
Yep. Alright, so. Best thing to do here. Well, I mean, I said I was going to punch it, so I might as well just punch it. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate the Sunblade, but it's recessed to my armor, blah blah blah, glowing armor. Now I have the guitar. And then I'm going to use my main action to cast haste on myself.
Cool.
Nice.
Then, with my remaining action from haste, I'm going to attempt to punch it.
Great.
Does a 15 hit?
It does not.
Damn. Alright, that's it.
And have a Biomoth. She already had summoned her Radiant Soul, I believe.
Yeah, the Radiant Soul, so she was flying.
Yeah.
Or hovering.
She also summoned her spiritual weapon.
Yes, that as well.
Yeah. So she'd probably just put herself within 15 feet of the thing. Force it to make a wisdom save. And that would be... Yep. 19, which is a pass.
Not an icon.
Sorry?
I'm just thinking what's its weakness are.
Should probably also hit it with a guiding bolt. Or try to. Yeah. $20. That actually hits.
Oh, nice.
And the next attack roll made against the Predator has advantage because it's all glowy and stuff. Ooh, so she does 16 points of damage to it.
Right.
Ooh.
Okay.
Guiding Bolt is a good spell.
I like guarding bolt.
Frank.
Right. Gonna go a bit out all out here.
Hell yeah.
First off, bonus action, activate. I'm gonna activate Fighting Spirit.
Okay.
And then, utilizing my action surge, I'm gonna go ahead and use that to attack twice. So I get 4 attacks in one round.
Okay.
All at advantage.
Are you also doing flurry of blows?
Well, I use Fighting Spirit to take up the bonus.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 6. Space ADV.
So it's just okay. It's just from the extra attack. Okay.
Yeah.
2 crits.
Oh, nice.
The 19
And,
Damn.
and on all 4, I am burning a key point to activate.
The 19 misses. So they're on all
Right.
3.
Yeah. I'm going to burn 3 key points to attempt to stun.
Okay. So let's do 3 con saves. If it fails on one of the on the first or second, I'll let you keep the key points for the remainder.
Right.
Okay, it's stunned by the second blow. Very well
Yeah,
done.
you just see Frank go hunt for a moment, roar out, and basically go fucking berserk.
Okay. Do your damage.
All fire damage, yeah.
Double it for the 2 crits. Double the dice.
Okay.
For 2 crits.
Right, so 2d. So, right, unarmed strike, so 6, so 2d6, so
It's gonna be
4d6.
5d6 altogether.
Yep.
Plus 6. Which
That's not too shabby.
that's pretty great, actually. Yeah.
Nice.
And I stun the creature, so it's open season.
Yep, it can't do anything until the end of your next turn.
Right, so I consumed 2 key points, so 3 remaining.
So yeah, Predator is stunned, can't do much of anything. What does Bandit do?
Bandit shall activate his sword
Okay.
and
You have advantage on the attack.
have his creature fly in. So Bandit's in range, and that is a plus 10 to hit. D20 plus 10. 24.
That's a hit.
And that is D10.
Do you want to roll it again just
Oh,
because you had advantage, just in case you get a crit?
D20 plus 10.
No.
Nope.
-0? What the heck?
That was a miss thing, but it didn't really do anything to it. It's fine. So it's fine.
But yeah, it's a hit.
And that's a D10.
Allies are within.
Oh, and it's D10 plus 3d6.
3d6.
D10 plus 3d6. Yeah, because I haven't leveled up. My sneak attack goes higher at level 7, I think. Whiny dog. That is 23 damage.
Okay, it's not even subtle this time.
Wait a minute. And what level rogue are you?
6.
6.
So that is still 3d6, I'm fairly certain.
Yeah. Oh, I was for 7 already.
No, I dipped into Druid.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why, but that sounds like the toilet in Taco Bell.
My dog sounds like the toilet in a Taco Bell?
Yeah, just
That's not what came
regretting
to mind hearing that
So-
sound, but
You're saying that when you use the bathroom in Taco Bell, the toilet
You howls
howls in pain and anguish as a result of your defecation.
I mean, to be fair, you are in Taco Bell, so you might as well be.
I'm thinking more like you're using a Taco Bell like at 3 a.m. and that's like the sound a random stranger just happens to be making while you're
Yeah, that was more what I was referencing.
Gotcha. I misunderstood. But anyway, this predator is leaking fluids.
What, has he seen a child?
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's
why?
Ignore me. I should really think before I say shit.
It is bloody. Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what Brom would do. Because he could just ping it up from a distance, which is probably what he would do, but since it's stunned, he might be tempted to actually use his Shadow Blade.
Yeah, anything right now that does strength or dex aid right now
Oh, psychic.
would hit like a train.
That's immune to psychic. So, nope. Yeah, he's just using his psychic blades then. Oh, but those are psychic as well. Okay, yeah, fuck it, he's still gonna use Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's not really built for this fight against this thing.
Yeah. At least when he's being hit, at least when he's attacking it, he's still getting advantage.
But he still missed! He still didn't do enough damage to penetrate its armor, even though it's stunned.
God damn!
Uh-huh. Okay. Tommy.
All right. I want to punch it, and thanks to haste, I can punch it 3 times.
And you have advantage because it's stunned.
Yep. All right, let's see.
Nice. All three of those hit.
Fuck him up!
Kill him.
I don't think it's going to be enough damage to kill it, but it's going to hoit.
It is going to wait. Yep.
19.
That's still very good.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy just throwing haymakers at this thing.
Hell yeah.
punch.
And that's it, because I can't use any of my bonus actions.
All right. On Ever's turn, it needs to make a wisdom save again. And passes. So.
Thank God that was not an attack.
That's 4 points of damage it is.
Yes. Where's all on that? Where's all on that 20?
And she's going to take advantage of the fact that it is.
That was technically our nat 20.
I know, yeah, it's our nat 20, but he's still rolling it.
Oh.
She's going to smack it with her sunblade. One hit. And she gets to add 4 radiant damage. And
Smite.
Yes. D8 plus 8. 30 points of damage.
Damn!
I both understand why and still don't get why they nerf Smite.
Because they're idiots.
Yeah.
Because fuck marshals.
I mean, it deals a lot of damage, but that's the point.
Yeah, don't worry, we will never be using the 2024 rules.
I'm never using the new rules, we'll move into Pathfinder instead.
Probably, yeah. When I've
I'd rather go to Masquerade than use the new rules.
Yeah, we'll switch to another system. I do have Vampire Masquerade as well, and the Warhammer roleplay game, and I've got a few different systems we can play around with, and of course we can also stick with 5e. But yeah, at some point in the future, it's likely that these videos are going to be called TTRPG sessions, or even specific, or even, describe the specific system that we're using rather than D&D. But anyway,
yeah.
Fuck Hasbro.
Yep.
So yeah, Emma Farmoth did her thing. Now it's Frank.
Alright. Of course, I lose that extra 5 hit points because next round.
The fighting spirit thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. Do I burn another one?
To keep it stunned?
Well, you already have
Well, I'm gonna
advantage
burn
of
another
reopening
fighting
doing it
spirit.
again. Remember, you have advantage. It's stunned until the end of your turn.
You still have advantage, but you can burn another key to try and stun it again, so that it remains stunned for another turn.
Alright, then yeah, I'm not gonna burn it on doing flurry of blows, but let's see. That R space 3 D20 plus 6.
Nice. I mean, it's had no hit, but
I need.
Damn.
No,
Damn, I
you have
remember.
advantage. You have advantage. You can try those again. Still don't hit. Luckily, it's the 12, the 14, and the 19 that count. That one does not affect you.
Yep.
Frank, what level monk are you?
Level 5.
5 in each. 5 fighter, 5 monk.
Let me see. Level 5. I mean, there's focus aim at level 5.
What does that do?
Whenever you miss an attack roll, you spend a key point to add a +2 to the hit.
So
but the question is, do you want to burn it?
So you could turn that 19 into a 21 if you want to burn a key.
What did 21 make it?
21 would hit.
You know what, fuck it, then yeah, I'll burn a key point. And then add a stun to that one. That's another 2 key points.
Fail.
Yes.
2,
It was a good attempt.
5. Yeah. And at this point, Frank is starting to look. It's the key around his hands is starting to look a little faded.
His power is fading.
He's out of cheese.
We need to come up with another strategy.
Don't worry,
I'm
Frank,
starting to
I'm
run
with
I'm gonna run on
the jumper
fumes.
cables.
The predator is no longer stunned. The predator is going to roar, emitting a horrible sound that messes with your heads. Could you all make Constitution saving throws? I'll roll from and ever.
Very well.
Thank God I got a +6 to this.
Thank the Lord of
That
Light.
is con save.
That's not good.
Minus 1.
Really means Jack.
Uh-oh.
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 What was the minimum?
DC is 19.
Dang. I mean, I can bullshit it.
What are you gonna do?
With my ability, I can use my reaction to add a +4 to my save at the cost of being able to cast a spell next round.
Okay.
I can use Flash of Genius, which doesn't require any kind of action, but I could still add my +4 to that.
Okay. So you're going to.
So essentially, I can add a +8.
Are you going to?
Yes. I feel like it's a good idea to not whatever is going to happen, let happen to me, at least.
So Tommy, you only take 17 points of damage.
Oh yeah.
Everyone else takes 34 and is stunned for a minute.
Oh yeah.
You can repeat the save at the end of your turn to try and end the effect on a success. Otherwise, you're fucked.
34.
And how many people failed?
Yeah, when you're close up, guys, of
Everyone else except Tommy.
yeah. I think I got some health. I got some health to survive some strikes.
I've got a bit left in me.
I have an idea.
I
We're
like
not quite a
ideas.
trump. We're not quite a trump card yet, but I have an idea.
Okay. Tommy is the only one that sees that there's like truly aware of this. That the predator then pads over to the prone form of Eva, who of course fell out of the sky. Well, she was only hovering like a few feet off the ground, so she doesn't take fall damage or anything. But She's prone, and the steel predator has moved itself over her.
Can I punch him?
Yeah. As an opportunity attack. Sure.
All right. I think it doesn't matter even if it's an opportunity attack. I have to look it up. If I hit first, come on. Yes, 24. All right, but I'm swinging with the left this time. The Thunder Gauntlet.
Okay.
So that's halved, right?
Yeah, it's resistant to thunder damage.
I'm trying to do the formula properly. So how do you do that?
Just slash 2. Put the rest of the formula in parentheses and outside of parentheses.
So it'd be exclamation R space parentheses 8/2.
What's the normal?
It's a D8
roll for damage. It's a D8.
It's a D.
Sorry.
It's a D8.
Okay, so it's not complicated. You can just do 1d8/2. But if it was like 1d8 plus 2d6 plus 5, all of that would have to be in parentheses. That makes sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So now I'm trying to figure out the rule of the Thunder Gauntlet. Because when I hit someone with it, they have disadvantage on everybody but me. So I wonder, does that work as an offhand attack? Like, since I hit him as an opportunity attack, does that still apply?
Yeah. He's now going to have, if he attacks anybody but you, there'll be disadvantage.
Yes.
Well
I
done.
told you how to play it.
That's nice. Turn passes to Bandit, who can only roll that save again. See if you get a 19. Constitution saving throw.
Which is rolling a nat 20 for me.
I mean, get as close as possible. I can help you.
19.
All right.
No, not
Flash
18.
of Genius.
Grand. I get +4 to that, right?
Yes.
That makes 19. Well, it clears 19.
Yeah, it's adding 4 to 18 is going to make it a 23, which means you are no longer stunned.
All right, I can only get 2 more times just to let you guys know.
So what left of my turn do I have? The whole turn?
That's the end of your turn.
Oh, and okay, yeah, that's the end. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Didn't probably hear you.
No worries. Bron also needs to make a con save. Fails. Still stunned. Tell me.
All right. Keep punching them.
Punch.
Can't really do anything about everybody else being stunned until they actually roll. So, best thing to do is try to stop him from doing anything.
2 hits.
All right, so that's 2d8. Just divide again, I guess. 7.
Nice.
That isn't awful.
Does the job.
Okay.
Better than now.
Yeah.
Obviously, I could be doing more damage if I was swinging with the right.
Yeah.
She's +1. 9. She's still stunned. Rather. Frank, you also need to make a con save. 19! You are no longer stunned. Fantastico.
Woo! And I have to waste my flash.
But it's the predator's turn.
Waste your flash. How dare you?
Well, now that means I have the 2 flashes for the other 2 party members.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's good.
That worked out.
The predator,
Alright, let's see what this thing does.
realizing its injuries are grievous, the predator plane shifts.
Damn.
Oh,
It's like, okay.
Are we good?
Do you see it anywhere?
I don't know, but it looked like it just f***ed off.
I think I think it bamfed.
Yeah, you basically saw it use one of its claws to tear rip reality into a place of shadows and darker even than the devastation around you, and slipped into it. So it's not like you couldn't possibly mistake it for turning invisible. It literally slipped into another dimension.
Yeah, Frank's like, okay, what the hell do you mean by bamf?
I mean, it's something the master used to say, like going into a different just teleporting away, basically.
Out of character.
Oh, that's a verb. Fair enough.
Out of character. Are you actually unfamiliar with the term bamf?
No, I am familiar with it outside of character, but Frank isn't studied in magic.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think Banff would be a magical term.
But anyway.
But yeah, I think we're good for now.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll have to wait a minute for Robin, Eva, and maybe a little less for Robin Eva to wake up to snap out of this stone. But yeah, combat over. Well done, you shredded his ass.
I thought that'd be much harder than that was.
I thought that would be a much harder fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it almost was.
It's like I haven't gone out like that in like ages.
It was rather challenging. Although a creature as big as that, do you think it would be harder?
You really want us to get basically beaten to death.
I'm not saying that. What made you think that?
I think because you're so small, you don't seem to have a good grasp when it comes to scale.
Yes, a lot of things are bigger than me, and a lot of things are tougher than me. You expect that toughness.
But still, it's good. It's good to see we at least managed to walk away.
Hugs.
Hugs.
Hi, Sean. I thought one of our other players had showed up. I was really excited for a second.
Nah, we're not that lucky. You can never disappoint.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you. I just thought you were wrong. Sorry.
No. Just the noodle.
Just a noodle.
Just a little old noodle, noodling along.
That somehow appeared in
The wasteland.
a wasteland.
Mm.
The noodle of the wasteland.
I am the noodle.
Noodle. Hey,
Noodle antics aside.
Ah.
Do you think
I was just
if
thinking
people
noodle.
still got enough,
So,
everyone still has enough energy to be able to get up the mountain?
I do. I feel fine, honestly.
Noodle, bye-bye.
Bye, Noodle.
Bye-bye.
That snake was weird. Wait, was that? Did you guys just see a snake?
We're
was
talking
to
snake.
us.
I don't know if it's that or a concussion-induced hallucination.
It
I think
bounced
it came out
away,
the portal that thing went into.
and then it
Like
just
they traded
bounced away.
places or something.
Wow.
Anyway, enough about that. We can
Mm.
we can focus on that later. When that becomes an issue. But yeah, what now? Do any of you guys need a rest? Or at least a little.
All I would really need is some time to meditate, and I should be able to be back at peak strength again. But
Are you asking for a short rest?
yeah, Frank's like saying that all he needs is just that to recharge. But do you think it's a good idea to rest around here in case that thing comes back?
Well, yes, I say we move a bit first, but
Reaper's offered to keep watch, and if necessary, also keep an eye on your friends while you. If you choose to continue your journey.
Yeah, I think a short rest would be fine. Let's take a minute to at least gather ourselves.
I saw your fists were glowing less than normal, so I figured you need one as well.
Yeah,
You especially need one.
yeah. It seems like it glows less intently when I'm running low on ki.
I mean, that does make sense. Ki is a form of energy, and when you run low on it, you have less of it.
Yes. All right.
Yep. So, of course, short rest.
So if you want to... Of course, the fight is over, so you return to your base HP. But you can use... you can regenerate some HP if you're at less than your max for your base HP. Using your dice.
Well, as far as I remember, it was like 36.
You don't remember what your base HP is?
The thing marked was like 31. Okay.
Do you not just use the temporary hit point to store the adrenaline?
Yeah, I did, and I looked over to where I kept another thing, and right. It was 33.
Okay, cool.
Because 2 to 3 1 is 33.
Okay. So, once you have... Yeah, so is there anything in particular you're doing during your couple of hours of short rest?
Frank is probably trying to meditate, trying to figure out how would one get a hold of sunstones? Like in a world of nothing but darkness.
Ever Fire reminds you that the bit of scripture that you found suggests that you have to appeal to the Lord of Light himself to get them.
And in meditation, he would appeal to that, thinking.
She's going to say that she thinks that as the cleric of the Lord of Light, it has to be her that travels to the celestial plane and asks the God for help.
What are you saying, Ever?
I think it has to be me that goes gets the sunstones for all of us. It was my moths that created the religion of the Lord of Light. So it's my responsibility.
Alright.
She's completely ignoring the fact that clearly this, yes, she did create a lot of light, but this is not an uncommon concept that this god has existed in myriad forms since the dawn of time. But yeah.
How realistic.
Then, how do you plan on getting to this Celestia?
I haven't figured that out yet. I'm hoping that if I study the tome some more, that there'll be something in there that helps. Maybe returning to the temple that we found will provide some clue.
You think it'll be okay going back there?
I'll be okay. I think these harvesters are gonna accompany me anyway. They said that they would be happy to protect me already.
Alright. I hope you have some level of success.
I hope so too. We need to bring back the light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ron keeps quiet during this conversation, but nevertheless looks concerned.
Just don't do anything that will kill you. Just make sure to stay safe if you're going to go.
I think in order to get to Celestia, I may have to die. But we'll see. Maybe there's a way to get there that doesn't involve me dying. Maybe there's a way that I can keep myself from just returning to a purple fire and go to Celestia instead.
What, like separate your spirit from your body?
Well, it seems like our spirits are trapped here, right? And whatever that purple flame is doing seems to be giving us a new body whenever we die.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Need to figure out a way to, stop that. I think. Like I said, I don't know. I've got some more studying to do. But I'm not going to be able to do that while I'm traveling with you all. So, yeah, I think I need to return to the temple and find a way to talk to the Lord of Light.
Alright.
Safe journey, all of you. I hope you find the answers you're looking for.
Hmm. Yeah.
She gives Bandit a scritch on the skull and says, "I'll miss you."
I'll miss you too. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't get yourself killed. Without reason.
You touch a cursed object.
The cursed objects are the fun of life.
One more thing before I go. I wanted the crown as a symbol of my my religion, my beliefs.
Mhm.
But it got corrupted, and I don't think I want it anymore. Here, she says, and hands the crown of command undead to Tommy.
Are you sure about that?
I don't want it. I think it will darken me like it did my sisters. And
I mean,
if anybody is going to be able to withstand the influence that this thing has over them, it would probably be you.
well, honestly, I can say this is the first time I can't argue with your logic.
Keep the others safe. And she gives you a hug.
I'll do my best.
And she gives hugs and waves and tells Brom to behave and heads on her way, accompanied by two of the harvesters.
That was sudden.
Yeah.
I mean, not really, unfortunately. Oddly enough, I kind of felt like this was inevitable.
Yes, you're not wrong. It would have to be. It would have to come to this at some point.
Yeah.
It'd be one of us.
Let's just hope whatever's up this mountain at least provides some kind of answer.
We're not. I doubt we'll be finding any answers about the Sunstone, but we probably will find some answers about what happened.
I mean, that's the hope, at least.
Yes. Got to stay optimistic.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Also, you guys can't really hear the inflection in Tommy's voice when he says hope, but there is a slight inflection to it.
What are you implying?
No, we actually had this conversation about how useless hope, or at least the word itself, kind of is.
Yes.
So when he says it, kind of him just saying it more unironically, not like, legitimately. But he's not doing it on purpose, so that's why there's always an inflection when he says it.
I hear you.
Yeah.
He says it and then realizes that it's... Oh, maybe there is some hope after all.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, right. We all ready to start moving?
Yes. I say I am.
Brom looks back over his shoulder at where in the direction of Eva, but for now seems to be following you.
Well, can't be getting that. Get us down. Let's continue onwards and see what we can do to help with this situation.
All right.
Okay. So as you get closer to the volcano, you find parts of the ground are still warm. There are thicker layers of lava rock. There are big chunks of rock sticking out of the ground. And occasionally you see the bones of giant creatures. Dragons.
It looks like whatever happened here, it basically went to shit immediately.
But keep your eyes peeled for any creatures that are still alive. Judging based off the bones, they probably are the same.
I mean, to be fair, I think we should also be looking out for creatures who are dead.
Yeah.
Also that.
Don't worry, trust me, I'm keeping my head on the fucking swivel at this point.
But honestly, this is a little unsettling. I wasn't expecting to find dragon bones up here.
Yeah. Though, this being the area where it basically exploded, it wouldn't be surprising that they wouldn't have been able to survive the blast.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The dragons had some kind of awareness of what was going on. Alright, before I say anything else, Anthony, is there, as far as dragon bones go, do we see a lot, or just happen to see them, scattered throughout the place?
Occasional. Yeah, the occasional dragon bone. The occasional dragon skeleton or partial skeleton. Yeah. They're not everywhere. It's just one or two.
Dotted, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so, what was I saying? Yeah, with the awareness that the dragons seem to have of the incident ahead, it's a little odd that some of them weren't quick enough to avoid the catastrophe.
The information that we have on it is that they foresaw this and decided to hoard all of it, and specifically hoard all of it at this volcano.
Hoping to prevent whatever was coming. And then,
But
Though,
We know that's not what happened.
yeah, though, Tommy, doesn't Lycosite become unstable when too close to each other?
yeah, the problem was, well, two problems with Lycosite. When it absorbs too much energy, it becomes unstable, and in large quantities, it can become unstable if not contained properly. Or at least that's what I know so far. There could be other things involved here, though.
I don't quite think a volcano is held properly.
no.
And honestly, a volcano is an extremely powerful source of energy.
Oh, hell yeah.
But my question is still these bones. Obviously, these are the dragons who were helping to hoard it, but where were they when it comes to the pecking order? Are we
Yeah.
looking at some of the lower dragons or some of the upper dragons? Because that...
Make a nature check to see if, based on the bones, you can figure out.
Nature. What's my name? Okay, yeah, +4.
My only question is, was the volcano thing accidental or
I'm assuming
intentional?
seeing as a lot of it's still covered in magma and stone and stuff, I can't really make them out too well.
Yeah, they're in a poor state of repair. It's hard to tell what size of dragons these were when they were alive.
Yeah.
Would I be seeing any ghosts? I mean, I forgot to get my temp.
Yeah, there's
Wait, did you ever redo your ghost?
I didn't redo my ghost. I forgot.
I thought you had
Oh no, yeah. This is the same. It's the same day. Never mind.
We haven't long rested yet.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll be looking and I guess moving at the same time.
Yeah. Frank's gonna keep moving.
You see.
Is there,
Go on.
is there anything in particular that would indicate the order of events?
Not here. No. But what you do know from what you've gathered so far is that the dragons were forewarned that some apocalypse was coming. So they decided to lock away as much of the light site as they could for safety in the mountain. And then, whether it was because of the amount of light that was together, you don't know what happened to turn that triggered the volcano erupting. There's theories that it was just.
I mean, third.
Sorry?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But you don't know for sure whether it was a natural coincidence, whether it was coincidence or a natural consequence of having that much light together, or if there was some external force, the same external force whose influence they were trying to avoid, that actually triggered it.
You think we'll get any better answers from the peak?
Or the crater, as it is now.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that is the plan.
Alright. Better keep moving.
Yep. So yeah, keep trudging through the bleak landscape, occasionally seeing hollows wandering around. Much like you, trying to find an answer. Eventually, you come across as the ground, as the gradient begins to increase, and you get the impression that you're in the lower foothills of the mountain proper. You see a rather large set of dragon bones, and next to it, a figure is kneeling. A figure that looks oddly healthy.
Is it triggering any?
Mm-hmm. This creature, this humanoid, also it seems to be, is alive.
Lovely.
And he's weeping.
Because Tommy, you seem to be the best one for approaching someone that's still alive. Because you at least don't look like a body.
And you're also less likely to
Attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. I advise you two to hang back here. And obviously, I don't see banded, but but just in case, also be ready to,
Right.
be ready for anything.
And of course, at that signal, Frank would, get out the bow, just in case.
Okay.
And then I guess I would begin to slowly approach the area where that person is standing.
He's kneeling, but yes.
Well, yeah, kneeling.
As you approach, you see that the gentleman is very pale, silver grey hair, forming a high crest on his head. And he's got quite an impressive forked beard, as well as mutton chops that stick out over his ears. Again, silver. And he's visibly distraught. It also feels colder around him, which is strange for a living person. What do you do, Tom?
I just thought about the context of everything that's going on, and I don't like it. But I will. I feel like attempting to get their attention might be rude, but that's what Tommy would do, so that's what I'm gonna do.
So you just go, or
Pardon me, sir.
Harvester. I'm sorry. I know there's not much work for you at the moment. Hopefully things will return to normal in time. Hopefully.
No, it's quite alright. I mean, I guess from my appearance you would assume I'm just a harvester. But I... in a manner of speaking, no. But that's kinda not really important.
Did you choose this form?
Again, no. I was placed into this vessel by my, well, creator. But the job I serve is, well, for lack of a better word, my own choice. Harvester is just a part of that job.
Fascinating. I wish I'd met you at some other time, but I wasn't quite so overcome by grief. I would ordinarily be fascinated and captivated by a being such as yourself. I'm afraid I'm not much help or any good company at the moment. Sorry.
Well, ironically enough, curiosity is why I approached you, seeing as this is, well, kind of a wasteland and you yourself seem to be a rather oddity at the moment. I was just interested in who you might be, at least.
Very well. I suppose I was one of Misra's masters. If there was anything to be master of. It was all so perfect, you know? It's all gone. All of it. The people, my brothers and sisters. Just poof.
Well, that is unfortunately, yes, that is what happened.
would Tommy think it would be safe for the others to attempt an approach?
Tommy still, he would, if you would approach, he would kind of hold up his hand because he's still not 100% sure of, because there's some, because, well, I'm just gonna get to the point of what I mean. It's like you refer to yourself as one of Mistra's masters. Based off of what my own master said, that could only mean you're, and he just gestures vaguely, one of them.
Aye. But there's something about that. It's not good to. It would be unwise for me to take my true form right now. I might find myself a target. Of what? I'm not sure. Anyone who's gone to face it has, well, to see what happened to Absalom here.
Honestly, I never actually thought about the idea of your kind, no offense, being considered targets. I know my master had a habit of looking like one of us, but I thought it was just his way of bonding with us. I never thought about it as hiding.
Oh. During our heyday, we took on whatever forms we wished, purely to experience things from the perspective of others. All for the joy of it. But now, in this darkened world, things are different.
Also, Tommy's going to take this opportunity to kind of point his finger where Frank is and cast a message like he's a dragon. Be careful.
Do you report? Are you able to report back with message, or is it require a message?
You can reply to the message.
Yeah, it's like duly noted. He approaches, but Arthur stowing his bow.
Okay. How about Bandit? What are you doing?
Bandit will still approach, but you won't see him.
Yeah.
I mean, the dragon might, because it's a dragon.
Let's roll bronze stealth and see what he can do. So, you notice the old man looking past you, Tommy. Yes, we have company.
I mean, I don't think I can say anything because this stealth is still technically higher than
No.
my perception.
It's Frank. Frank is coming.
Oh, so I can see Frank.
You can see Frank. Frank is
like,
stealthy.
He kinda with me. He means well.
You're
Yeah. I was part of Death Hawks.
But you did not survive the calamity, did you, friend?
Well, seemed like I survived them by a technicality.
I hope you don't mind if I keep my distance. I'm rather fond of my mortal flesh.
Yeah. Though, thankfully, learning the monk arts, I've learned to turn my mind a bit better.
Fascinating.
Yeah, as he says, I'm right. Yeah. Well, I'm not. Bandit would make himself like known behind, like very nearby to the dragon. Well, I'm not quite sure what you mean by dead, but I'm sure I'm sure I fit the bill.
Quite. Your head seems to be quite devoid of flesh.
Hmm.
What happened?
Yeah, there's quite a story behind that one.
What happened to you all?
Yeah, this is unfortunately what happened to a lot of the people who weren't at the epicenter of all of this. There's plenty of us ambling around.
Yes, I have noticed. But you seem somewhat more clear-headed and aware than most.
Well, we've been harnessing deadlight to strengthen our bodies.
Deadlight?
Yeah, it's I guess the way to put a different type of energy.
When you kill something like us, we release deadlights, and other creatures like us, you see those hollows walking around. If there are any hollows, like just ambling.
You've learned to cannibalize other undead.
Well, not exactly, because calling it that makes it sound a little more
Disturbing.
visceral than it actually is.
Well, yes, I'm not imagining that you consume their flesh or drink their blood. As he says this, Frank, you get a clear mental image of your daughter tearing into ghouls. Not to mention the ghouls themselves.
Yeah, he would basically visibly see Frank shudder.
But nevertheless, you said that you have been able to gather the energy of fallen undead and metabolize it?
Thing like that.
Yeah, we've been doing that near Purple Flames.
We were so short-sighted.
You can say that again.
Yeah. I think on some level I kind of thought the over-reliance on like sight wasn't the greatest idea.
Do you know what like a sight actually was?
Some sort of magic?
Angry magic rocks.
Angry is closer than you might think. You see, we thought to trap the energy of the negative plane and harness it, using it up to do something positive with it. Thereby, we hoped eliminating the negative plane altogether over time.
What do you mean by negative plane?
I mean, there is a alternate dimension of pure death. And the entire plane is anathema to life. Imagine that you have filled a bucket with life-giving water, but there is a hole in the bucket pulling the life down and away. The negative plane is the force that draws out life and consumes it. Understandably, we thought that this was a dangerous prospect. We thought that by drawing its power away, that we could eliminate it. But we ended up creating a negative energy bomb just waiting to go off. We tried our best to prevent it, keep our people safe, thinking that if our lycosite were to overcharge, then it would be better to do it somewhere contained, rather than while it is still being worn by our people. Or in the cases of some, carried in their chests. But
So you mean to tell me that that those weird previous events before this eruption, I wasn't going crazy?
You saw something.
I swear I remember seeing once or twice something start up before it just up and poofed.
I saw a bird die, just randomly. Like, no reason. Just purely bird die.
Yeah,
Yes.
the team Divinator basically lost his shit.
He must have seen the Divinator, yes, must have seen something coming.
People always were convinced I was crazy.
Well, if it's any consolation, those people probably did not make it.
To
Yeah,
be fair, that's not really much of a constellation.
yeah, especially when the last thing I properly remember after they was basically flying for my life with basically a catastrophe licking at my heels.
Yes. I myself was able to fly out of range of most of the rocks flying through the air. We were not all so lucky.
So are you hollowed as well?
No, not at all. You can't tell that I still breathe?
Yeah. But then again, I can't. But then again, I'm not really trained in magic, so I don't know if what I'm looking at is not just tricks.
Have you... Most of the other undead creatures I've come across have attempted to feed on me. Do you feel no such compulsion?
Why? Do I need to roll anything to see that, or is?
I mean, I thought
Or
you
is
got to
it-
keep your distance so you don't do that.
Oh no, Bandit's right behind him.
Right behind who?
The dragon man.
Oh, you need to make a wisdom save.
Oh.
And if Frank is any closer than 30 feet, he also needs to make a wisdom save.
I would say he's about 40.
Okay.
So does he feel the tug?
I mean, yeah,
Shit.
but
What's the meter beat?
given that this dragon has a large amount of life in him. He's got a huge soul. Yeah, the DC's going to be pretty high. So yeah, Bandit failed. Bandit's probably going to attack.
You might want to. Yeah, Friday stupidly high section. It's like you might want to move.
You can see where he's gone. That was a stealth.
Yeah, he still knows where you are.
I mean, I assume the dragon would know, but
Yeah.
well, Frank's passive. Isn't Frank's passive higher than that?
It's 23, 21-ish around that area.
Frank has
22.
Frank has a 22.
And also, you came out of stealth to be noticed by
Yeah, but he just
by him.
He stealthed again. He rolled a 20. Re-stealthing.
Then yeah, I still see you.
Yeah.
The problem is I don't.
Yeah.
So what do you do, Bandit?
Ooh, that's fascinating. Do you mind telling me more about
That would draw attention.
Oh yeah.
That would completely. You don't know that he's seen you. I'm assuming you're stealthing so that you can get advantage on the attack.
Sunblade.
Okay.
That will draw attention to me anyway, but it should.
As soon as
Yeah.
But Frank, you would see Bandit draw his Sunblade. To be honest, Tommy, you'd also see the light being shed by the Sunblade. Roll initiative.
I'm going to use my flash to add a +4 to my initiative.
Oh god, when was the last campfire?
A while ago.
Oh,
Samael.
Oh god. It's fine. We make it.
So, yeah, +4 so gives me 16. One more.
Okay. So.
Let me see.
Oh.
So. Well,
I know what you're doing.
You know what I'm doing?
No. Tommy has brought haste up.
Mm-hmm.
I had to see the wording for that extra thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the action can only be used to make one attack, dash, disengage, hide, or utilize.
Or utilize action.
Yeah.
Which sounds so freaking vague.
Yeah. Yes. The original wording is a lovely thing. So the 2014 version of Haste says, choose a willing creature, blah 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 blah. That action can only be used to take the attack action, one weapon attack only. Dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
I'm sorry, use a what?
Use an object. So interact with an object. Pick something up. Or something out. Open a door.
Okay. I mean, I don't think I need to waste it anyway.
Clearly doing it for the spell end. Target is incapacitated and way the lethargy, however you say it.
Yeah, because unfortunately I don't have hold person because I can't get that spell.
pick up wizard levels?
Yeah, but I didn't think about grabbing. Wait, the wizard's whole person?
I'm sorry, what?
Nope.
Anyway, that's a nice chunk of temporary HP there, Frank. But anyway,
Yes.
Yeah, you're right, temp. Get that out the way.
okay. In response to Bandit brandishing his laser sword, the dragon is going to shift into his true form, that of a huge white and silver dragon.
Ooh, okay, so it's not who I thought it was.
Brom would probably just fire a blast at it.
I feel like Brum also would have the knowledge not to get involved in this.
Yeah,
You can just act like you do nothing. Or you
technically-
sneak away. Go on.
I'm just saying. I feel like technically this is for lack of a better word, a bandit fuck up.
Yeah, this is a bandit fuck up.
Okay. Well, he didn't hit anyway, so it's fine.
And plus, I don't think Frank and Brown weren't exactly in the vicinity, so I don't think they would rush in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bandito.
Basically trying.
Technically, because of Flash Genius, I go before him.
Oh.
Yeah, but Flash Genius made Tommy's initiative 16. Mine was 14.
Okay.
Yep. And Bandit, you know what I'm about to do.
What?
I'm going to cast Haste on Bandit, my ally.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let it go.
Let it go. Okay.
And after I do, I'm going to take the opportunity to get closer to him so I can grab him.
Bandit shall
Do nothing.
Swing with your sword.
Swing with sword.
Oh no, you can't. That's the
No,
point.
at the end of when the spell. Oh yeah, when the spell ends, the target is until the end of its next turn. Yeah, I just can't do anything.
Oh, so you're casting haste and then dropping it, Tommy?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Oh,
That's why I chose.
okay.
Kind of the secret
I'm
thing.
trying to
that you're gonna
defuse
do.
this situation. I'm not fighting this guy.
Okay. I thought you
Well,
were
let me say it like this: I'm not dying to this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Frank.
I mean, I just spent the whole conversation talking about how my master made me, and I'm well aware of what dragons are capable of. Last thing I'm doing is picking a fight with one.
What does Frank
Yeah.
do?
Frank. Frank. I don't know. I'm thinking Frank would probably try and talk. Try and
Persuade?
persuade that we're no threat.
Okay.
Right now.
Roll persuasion.
All right then.
basically saying, "Sorry, Mr. Dragon, he didn't mean that."
Yeah. It's like, please don't fucking, like, please don't eat us. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use my reaction to re-roll that.
All right.
Whew.
Go on then.
I'm on it.
That's better. The
I
dragon.
need to add my last +4 to that, just in case.
The dragon says, "Eat you? Why would I eat you?" And as he's saying this, he picks up a bandit between his finger and thumb claw. Of course you're no threat to me, but nevertheless it is annoying to be constantly having to avoid being attacked. Do you think you could put a muzzle on this one?
With what materials?
I mean, I have plenty of them.
He hands back
And you
over to Tom.
and you didn't think to mention this earlier?
Tommy's gonna stick Bandit in the bag I'm holding.
Where did you get that sword, by the way?
We kind of just found them at a church.
True. Didn't think there was any source of lights left. The shadows would have consumed them all by now.
Our cleric that we were troubling with managed to find a passage that might hint at some means of being able to bring back the light.
Yeah, something about contacting, what was the guy's name? Paylor. Honestly, the more I think about it, the more logic it makes, based off of the fact that you created the Lycocyte using power from the negative plane. Logically speaking, if we can gain energy from the radiant plane, we might be able to reverse this.
As weak and irritating as the gods might be, taking power from their realm would be fiercely guarded and protected. It would be more trouble than it's worth.
Then couldn't we potentially negotiate?
You want to try and negotiate with the gods?
At this point, I'm willing to try just about anything. Because of all of this, I've had to kill my own fucking family.
Twice, technically. Sorry.
Well, sadly I lack the power to take you to the gates of the heavens. But if you can find something that vibrates with celestial energy and acquire a plane shift spell, perhaps you could get there yourself.
Wasn't it that thing that creature did? You know, he like says to the others, like, wasn't it that thing that creature did to run away from us?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that was plane shifting.
You saw a creature plane shift?
Yeah, it looked like it had metal flesh.
Yeah.
No clue what it was.
One of the other servants of the darkness, I fear.
Another dark god. God, they're crawling up the woodwork.
Oh. The negative plane isn't a god. It doesn't worship. It doesn't call for worship. It just takes life.
Isn't death part of life?
Yes, but I'm not talking about just natural entropy here. I'm talking about the void. A complete lack of existence.
Right.
So not so much death, more like just erasure.
Yes. Any souls that are pulled into the negative plane, the strongest might take on some sort of dark, twisted form, but eventually there will be nothing left. Nothing but nothing itself. Nothingness incarnate.
I can see why you would want to get rid of it.
Yeah. Though, if it's that powerful, I can see why trying to mess with it did this kind of damage.
Yes. It all does seem rather obvious now, doesn't it?
Yeah. I honestly thought the light side was made as a form of control.
Control? What do you mean?
Like, the dragons tried to control the populace or something?
The theory was that the dragon controlling us and watching us through the Lycus site.
Why would we need to control you? You're far more entertaining being left to your own devices. Which gave you the means to keep yourselves amused.
Okay, so that previous person was just kind of just talking conspiracy. Fair enough.
You spoke to somebody.
If I remember correctly, this was the elf woman we found pretty much dead in her house. Her notes told us that.
Yeah.
So you're saying that you trusted the word of a crazy dead person?
When we had literally nothing else to go on.
Well, I mean, that's why it was just a theory.
Yeah.
Stop it, you. Back in the bag.
Yeah. But thankfully, that was just conspiracy.
I would say I let Baited out to breathe, but I forgot he doesn't breathe.
He doesn't need to breathe. But it is kind of funny imagining this little skull face poking out on top of the bag.
Yeah,
I imagine Tommy just has him in the bag, but he has like one hand around his neck, so he's not just loosely in the bag.
You pull the drawstring tight around his neck.
No, it's more like you know when you grab a kitten by like the little scruff of their neck. We like dangle him inside the bag.
Yeah. With him looking like a fucking chihuahua in a handbag.
Yeah, that's actually funnier. He's just like he turned the bag sideways so his head sticks out, but he's like in the bag.
I've learnt my lesson. I promise.
No, Mr. Snugglesworth, you stay in the bag.
I feel like Metal Snugglesworth.
But yeah, I assume at some point during this conversation, Tommy would reluctantly let Band out the bag, especially if the dragon's just going to fly above our heads anyway.
He hasn't taken flight yet. In fact, now that it seems that there is no combat, he's returning to his humanoid form.
Oh well then Banded Chihuahua stays in the bag.
Yeah. So, where would you think we could get a hold of something that is charged with celestial energy?
Only Celestia.
So to get to Celestia, we would need something from Celestia itself.
Yes.
Of course, it'd be that simple.
Like an angel's feather or a celestial weapon of some kind.
Well, we managed to get lucky with the blades, so there's a chance we can get lucky again.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, and this honestly might be a bit of a long shot. But I remember reading correctly, when it comes to the genies, Afrits have a habit of collecting items that they naturally shouldn't get their hands on.
You would summon a genie.
No, but we know where an Afrit is. And
Yeah.
he
And
seems to be living high on the hog, so there's a good chance he could have something that we could use. You know, or we could accidentally just piss him off.
It's also possible that such creatures could grant you a wish. One must be careful, though, for they tend to be mischievous.
Yeah, this one attempted to make us believe he was indeed a sun god.
Oh.
Though,
yeah.
if he can grant us a wish, and he does believe we're attempting to help him restore the light, what if we tell him granting our wish should let us go to Celestia will help us restore the light?
Worth a shot, I suppose.
Have you neglected the fact that it could be listening in?
Well, only if you know who's around.
Yeah.
He is around.
No, not Brom, Lucy.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure we popped him a while back, and Brom has yet to resummon him.
Resummoned him yet. No.
Yeah. So, do you guys think we'd be strong enough to be able to take on this genie if he decided to just cut out the middleman?
Well, the thing is, if we continue to be good little servants, we should be able to avoid a fight. But
And of course, you'll just go back to a fire, so yeah.
yeah, but if we end up fighting him and we realize we can't win, it kind of puts us in a bad position.
Yeah.
Because he'll remember that he kicked your ass. And he will do it again. And again.
Yeah,
And again.
and the frank mind, it's like, what would stop him from just spawn camping us?
Or just
Like,
getting
the fact that he's ruler of the city and doesn't want to leave it.
Yeah.
Minion just stand by with one of the flames and just appear.
Yeah, but a
smack,
minion wouldn't
appear.
actually have his power, though.
And
And to be fair, sending minions would kind of start to power us back up.
that is true. They do tend to be a lot weaker. If Lucy is anything.
I mean, out of character, I'm pretty sure we could take an Ifrit at our level.
Oh yeah.
But we're just, again, thinking in character.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
like I said, I think trying the diplomatic approach would be the best option. But if worse comes to worse, we still technically have to put this guy in the ground at some point. So,
Though someone tells me we might, if we do end up fighting, might be best to get him off his turf. Because
Yeah.
do you not remember that feeling weak? Near that thing?
what?
In
Never
the city. It was
Because you were exposed to direct sunlight.
Yeah.
Though, if memory serves,
I just realized, Tommy wouldn't realize that, but they would. Because...
Imagine Brom saying this.
What?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Though, if memory serves right, wasn't there some sort of altar that they were praying to?
Yes, in the center of the town. Basically where his throne was.
Though, what if that was destroyed? Would that knock down the field?
And if they do with it, which 2 birds, 1 stone.
I mean, the problem with this is if we're going in there expecting a fight, we're going to have to fight him. Which means we can't try the diplomatic approach. I just want to make sure you guys are clear about that.
Fair enough.
Hey, Brum!
Yay!
Anthony, did you see my messages?
Apparently did not.
So, again,
I haven't been feeling well. I just woke up. I'm sorry, food poisoning. Oh dear.
Oh.
Do you need to sit the rest of the campaign out? This game out, or are you able to join us?
no, don't do that to him, Anthony. We already lost one. We can't afford to lose another.
No.
All right. I feel like I
If
have
you
to.
catch me up to speed, I can help out.
Sweet. Okay. So you kicked the Steel Defender's ass. No, sorry, Steel Predator's ass. And
Bitch.
I'm sorry, what?
Before it ran away like a bitch.
Yes. You Eva Firmoth decided that she would be better. She would be better able to serve the party and everyone else if she went back to the temple and tried to study the tomes more closely, and trying to find a way to get to Celestia and plead with Paylor for Sunstones. So she's left the party. Out of character, there's work conflict issues. But then the rest of the remaining party, including yourself, continued north as you got as the ground got steeper. You found more like thicker layers of lava rock, big chunks of stone sticking up out of the ground where they landed, and the occasional dragon bone and also hollows wandering around and stuff. Eventually, you come to a full, an almost complete dragon skeleton with a guy kneeling next to it, crying. And when Tommy approached and asked him some questions, he quickly realized that this was a dragon in humanoid form, and learned a little bit more about the events leading up to the cataclysm. And Bandit snuck up behind the dragon and tried to attack him because the dragon's alive. You're all
Yeah.
Are we still talking to that dragon? Do I need to make a save?
Yeah,
No, we're fine. Bandit is currently inside the purse of holding.
Yeah, he basically got handbag chihuahua'd.
If you're more than 30 feet away, you're probably okay. But if you wander closer, definitely need to make a wisdom save.
I'm not gonna push my luck. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
So right now we're still talking to the dragon, and we're discussing how to get to Celestia, because we can bring the energy from Celestia to the plane we're currently on. We could fix the energy, because apparently all this is caused by energy from the negative plane, which was what the Lycosite was originally created from.
That makes sense.
So
Yeah,
right now we're discussing tactics, because the Ifrit, that guy who pissed you off earlier, is our goal right now. So we're deciding, do we want to approach him diplomatically and use a wish to just get to Celestia, or just kick his ass and get a wish to get to Celestia?
I'm for the latter route.
Or hope to God he has something that is strong with celestial energy.
That too. The point is, do you want to be diplomatic or kick his ass? Because honestly, it seems like a lot of you are leaning towards kick his ass, and Tommy honestly doesn't care either way.
Oh,
I want to rip his throat out. So
we're leaning towards talking peacefully, but we know what's going to
You guys
turn
keep
into.
talking about destroying the city and stuff.
Well, not being funny, we're talking about Frank. He's geared towards fighting. So he's thinking tactically.
Yeah, but because you're used to play competitive war games.
I'm just saying, I brought up several reasons to just talk to him, and y'all keep bringing it back to destroying the city and everything that can power it.
Anyway, then
I will meet you in the middle.
then we're going with that.
Again, if Tommy's the only one trying to play diplomat, he'll drop it and let you go, because he'll also switch to war mode, because I have plans for that too.
Yeah. Then
I suggest we go diplomatic first. See if diplomatic is an option. See how well he plays, and when that fails, we attack.
Then
I can work with that.
Then what angle shall we approach with via the diplomatic route?
Well, again, we're at this point kind of his servants, because he expects us to... Wait, what was his specific words? Get rid of the shadows?
He wanted to eliminate the darkness, eliminate the shadows, yes.
Yeah, eliminate the darkness.
Which now you find out, essentially, if you extrapolate that data, basically means he wants rid of the Lycosite.
Yeah, but using what we know, we technically can get rid of the shadows by getting the energy from the celestial plane. But to do so, we have to get there, which we will need his help to do. And that's how we will approach talking to him.
My question is, once we get there and get what we need, how do we get back?
That's a good question.
That would literally be in the hands of the gods, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. And I don't like that.
Yes, we hope for a very nice thing above.
I
I mean,
if they do
always hope
exist.
to run into Paler.
Yeah, that is what you're hoping to do is to pay a visit to Paler and have him give you some shiny sunstones.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, at that point, unfortunately, we may be at the mercy of the Celestials. But I feel like our goal is to at least get there. Getting back is secondary.
Yeah.
Bringing back light is your primary concern.
So,
Even though doing so, as you are painfully aware, would probably destroy all of you.
Not if we use two different wishes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Tommy's still kind of like internally processing this whole objective at the moment. Because I'll be honest, he has never sold a point to trying to restore the light.
Yeah, because you don't need the sun to exist anyway. You don't need to eat,
Yeah.
you don't need to drink.
At the end of the day, regardless of whether the light or shadow rules his job, he'll always have to do his job.
yeah. Frank's
So to
logical.
him, regardless of who's, dominant, who's alive or not, he kind of doesn't care.
Mm.
So
Frank's
he's not really
logical.
thinking of the idea that if he succeeds, or we succeed, everybody else kind of just dies.
Mm.
Again, that's kind of out of character, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of character, Frank's reason is, well, not being funny, Frank feels a level of guilty. Because, it's our society that fucked up the world.
No, it wasn't. Not completely.
I mean, I'm sorry, Frank, but you literally just heard a dragon, from the dragon's mouth, how they're responsible for fucking everything up.
That is
What
true.
the-
We were just recipients of their fuck ups.
Yeah, you're just the victims of the dragon's hubris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I feel like we've had this conversation quite a bit.
Alright, so I
Yeah.
assume at some point we will have to say our goodbyes to
To life.
no, not to life, to this. I just realized I don't think he ever actually introduced himself.
Oh, my apologies. Call me Sterling.
Well,
Sterling?
Sterling. It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance, but we must be on our way. If we are to accomplish any goal, we need to get a move on.
Godspeed, as it were.
Yeah.
I'll head towards the rest of the party. And once I assume we're a fair distance, and I'll eventually let Bandit out the bag.
Yeah. So, anyone have any ideas how we're going to be getting down there? Because it's going to be one hell of a trek.
Yeah, you're pretty same in reverse, pretty much. Unless you wanted to go down, go via Kite Stand, the only city you haven't visited.
Well, yes, if we're doing a round trip, if we're doing a trip, we might as well see all the sites. There's one city we haven't been to. There's one city we haven't been to yet.
Yeah.
And we
Out
have
of curiosity,
plenty of time.
I feel like we should keep walking till when we no longer Tommy's completely unaware that Sterling's even in the vicinity. As we're traveling. Because when it gets to a certain point where he's well aware he's at least far away from that spot, you're going to see suddenly he'll just kneel and his armor kind of locks up.
What? Tommy, you good?
And then you're just going to hear what is the equivalent of a guttural roar, vibrating throughout the shell.
He's screaming internally, is he?
Are you okay there?
If you touch his armor, you're gonna realize it's vibrating as he's screaming.
Just his arm is resonating.
This is. Do you guys know what we can do about this? This feels incredibly unnatural.
Yeah. Yeah, Frank's gonna be backing up.
Clock him in the head?
No.
Bandit, when you say unnatural, Tommy, the armor suddenly like unlocks, and Tommy just sort of springs out, and he says, "Not unnatural, illogical." How? How could a race that has done so much be so goddamn stupid? Like, for I don't know how long the journey is, so let's just say for months. Tommy has been running calculations on everything that's been going on in his head, from the possibility of what the Lycocyte was, to how the events have occurred, to why everything has happened the way it did. And oddly enough, the second he said the thing he said, everything went into place. The reason why the world looks the way it is, because this is a direct influence of the negative plane.
Mm-hmm.
If you idiots weren't dumb enough to mess with the negative plane in the way you did, this would have happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why did you think gathering so much negative energy would have anything but a negative result?
Yep.
Like, see Tommy just kind of going off to the point where he would be fuming if there's anything to fume.
Yeah, I imagine Frank's like, I think Tommy's blown a gasket.
I'm so happy you brought this up. I wanted to crash out on him as well, because we wouldn't be in this situation either. But I figured I shouldn't try and anger the dragon even more than I had.
Like saying, what are you, stupid?
Yeah, no, if this was literally anyone else explained this to Tom, he probably would have just said all of this to their face. But he was literally created by a dragon. He's not stupid.
I feel like the Chihuahua situation would have made me sound stupid.
It's been a little bit difficult to speak with authority when you are sticking out of the bag over someone else's shoulder.
Yeah.
It's like after he's done ranting, Tommy's like kind of just twitching and convulsing. He's like, all this time, I thought they were so wise, so intelligent. But turns out they're just as dumb as any other organic.
Everyone has their moments, but I don't think any of us have pulled that stupid before.
No. Ironically, you're right. I don't think any human could be this stupid.
Yeah. Even someone that's not even studied in magic. This is essentially drinking poison. That was essentially like drinking poison.
It's like you're going to have to actually give him a minute, because Tommy is still kind of like just convulsing a little wildly. It's like it just...
It's like a seizure over the stupidity of this.
How about we find something to let off some steam? Just straight up unload onto.
There may actually be steam leaving his joints.
Yeah. You know what?
Wait, what?
What was that?
I just heard I volunteer Frank. I'm like, wait, what?
You need to blow off some steam, and he has the maneuverability to survive compared to the rest of us.
You want to allow Tommy to spar against you, do you?
Essentially.
Okay.
Are you okay with that, Frank?
Okay. Okay. I was going to try and suggest potentially Frank could potentially use his key and energy ability thing to, because I don't know, like, is he like glowing hot?
No. He's just
Steaming mad.
he's just having a meltdown. he's having an autism moment.
Yeah. And Nick's like, "Are you sure about attacking him? He's already pissed."
He's not.
Am I sure
Tommy's
about
not
it?
like even
No.
responding. He's like in his own little world at the moment.
Frank, am I sure about it? No. Do I know that when I'm feeling like that, a good fight helps me out? Yes.
Okay, it's your resurrection.
No, Frank, it's yours.
Frank, the point is he's throwing you under the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he's actually suggesting that
that
Tommy fights you, Frank.
It's like, why am I the dummy? You and me like.
Yes.
I think
we
you
know what
need to get out of something, too.
All right. Then yeah, Frank, Colin taking a hint.
What was that?
It's gonna bitch slap Tommy.
Does it? 21 doesn't hit.
Probably the clang against Malik's like. What?
Yeah, you just sort of slap his armor and you just feel like the vibrating back towards you.
You feel that buzz in your forearm like you hit your funny bone.
It's like, oh my god, the club does that.
And Tommy, just out of response, not really even looking at you, will swing. Actually, that one. So using his thunder gauntlet, ends up hitting himself in the face.
And Frank going,
And that kind of gives him a bit of a shock, and he's like, "Wait, what? What the hell what happened?"
You snapped.
Yeah, I think your code broke for a moment.
Code.
I wouldn't say code broke. It's just the fact that you got angry. You got justifiably angry. And you started steaming a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you basically shocked yourself.
Right. The whole dragon thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You good?
The aloof, distant, mysterious, wondrous dragons that have protected and shaped Misran society for generations. Turns out they're idiots.
Anthony, can I make a history check real quick?
Go on.
To see if I remember something. Three plus
23?
23.
Yeah.
So yeah, that little shock also kind of jogged my memory about something he was talking about. It's like, who warned him?
Who won the dragons?
Yeah. Now to think about it. They were talking about somebody warned them about the Lycocyte.
Yeah. Where did the warning come from in the first place?
Originally, I was thinking it had something to do with the tome that Ever interpreted, but the way he spoke of the gods wasn't very highly, so I doubt he would take any warning they say seriously.
Maybe
no.
it was a. Maybe it was a divination wizard.
I don't think they listened to that either.
Hmm.
Maybe,
Giving too much credit.
maybe it was a voice from someone between good and evil. I mean, if there's
I think
good
the
guys and
point
bad
we're
guys,
trying to make here is they probably wouldn't listen to anyone outside another dragon, and even then, that's highly unlikely.
Yeah, but dragons all they have a essentially like a hierarchy. It's all based off of like their colors or scales. I don't think this guy would be below most dragons, but there'd be somebody above him. But the way he talked, it seemed like the dragons were listening to someone, not like it was an order to any individual.
And they did say that something was haunting them, if something would come for them if they went full dragon.
Yeah.
All I know is at this point, all of this is just giving me a headache.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think it might. I feel like the idea of looking for this way to Celestia might not be the best for, well, you. Because obviously, if we were to restore things to the way they were, you guys would probably die.
Well, not being funny, I've lost everything else.
So
Might as well.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So if out of anything, I've lost everything to hold on to. So if I can at least basically restore the land so that future generations can survive here, it seems like not the worst fate.
Okay.
So, you guys are still content on doing this little mission?
To go all the way back to the City of Snakes to talk to the genie again, who claimed to be the Lord of Light.
Insult his I do plan on insulting his intelligence a little bit.
Alright, well, so I guess this is our goal for now.
Instead of checking out what's in the mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah,
Oh,
good point.
yeah, right. We never actually went into the mountain. We got distracted by the goober.
By
Yeah.
the dragon.
by the old man dragon.
I assume
Does anybody want to make a... actually, Brom, make an insight check.
Huh?
Insight check, please.
Okay. I don't like this.
Nah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nah.
It was
want-
it was
you
regarding the
want
genie, which you would probably have the strongest opinion on, but whatever flash of inspiration would have come, didn't.
Damn.
So,
Me to do you want me to do an insight?
Is this going to be one of those moments where, like, 7 sessions later, oh, that's what that was?
Probably.
Oh, great.
yeah.
So,
Alright, so...
heading to see the genie. You're off to see the genie.
Well, no, because, yeah, we haven't seen what the actual base of the volcano looks like, so I guess maybe we should. Just to tie up that loose end.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta travel down that way anyway.
Yeah, we'll take the scenic route. That way we can go visit the other town as well.
So you're gonna go. So you're heading further up the mountain instead?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
Sweet.
Right?
So yeah, as you climb up the mountain, it's getting steeper and steeper, but even in the gloom, you can see that this mountain is nowhere near as tall as it once was, even though it is very far around. Eventually, you come to the crest, and on the other side is a sheer drop into absolute darkness.
Yeah, Frank's like, do you want me to check it out, or? I mean, I can literally walk on the wall.
All right, but the question is: it darkness as in it is dark, or darkness as in a nebulous void?
As in, this is beyond. Like any of you that have dark vision can still not see through it. It is the closest thing to a portal to the negative plane that you have ever seen.
Yeah. It's like all voted and getting the fuck away from this thing.
I say we don't touch this for a while.
Yeah, I ain't touch. Yeah, I ain't going anywhere near that damn thing.
As you stare into the abyss, you see
The abyss stares back.
yeah, something stares back and flies up out of it. Hard to make out what it is against the darkness, since it is darkness itself, but Shadow Dragon. Roll initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Not 20 stealth.
Sorry?
Nat 20.
There you go. Ah.
Shadow Dragon.
No way.
Oh, I'm about to boop it.
Nat 20 initiative.
Nice.
I'm boop it.
So it looks like Rob is going first, unless someone else can beat it. 28?
Oh, he got 28.
Yeah, Tommy's on 27.
Yeah, I'm happy with mine.
But Bandit got a 33.
So that's the stealth.
Stealth.
Oh. Bandit's initiative was 7. Okay. And Frank's was also 7. But the Shadow Dragon. 11.
Alright, well,
Oh god, I've got a cursed number right now. Oh wait, that says 47. Never mind.
What did you think it said?
We're not gonna talk about that.
Okay. Confused. Confused. Anyway.
32.
Rob, you're up first. What would be the first thing you do upon seeing this red shadow dragon. Well, this dragon made of shadow itself fly up out of the darkness.
Guiding bolt?
Alright. Go ahead.
That is 8 plus 7. No.
Does not hit.
No, it does not. Ugh.
Okay. Tommy.
All right. I assume it's in the air.
It is in the air.
All right. I am going to get some distance between me and my party.
Are you going along the edge of the lip or back down the slope?
Back away from it.
Down the slope.
Yeah. Away from the portal to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it at level 2. And I am going to shoot it with the magic missiles.
12.
At level 2.
Okay. That was hit.
Yep.
It's force damage, yes? Yes.
Yep.
Sweet. The shadow dragon.
Oh yeah, I should have asked that before I launched them.
So the three of you that are still on the lip looking at this dragon. Sorry?
Is it? Yep.
Make dexterity saving throws as it spits a cone of shadow at you.
Oh, that's a low dex. Aye. And that's a 9.
Okay, that would be a plus.
Well done.
9.
Oh, because you started out as fighter. I thought, why did a monk have such a low dex save? It's because you're a fighter monk. Okay. Fighter monk. So, those of you that rolled less than 18, it's nice knowing you. 58 points of damage.
Ooh.
I am going
Bandit took only 29.
absorb elements to half that.
It's necrotic.
Fine, uncanny dodge.
I'm
Doesn't
still
uncanny dodge specify an attack though?
It's a thing you can see, so you can uncanny dodge stuff like this.
Let's check.
I think.
Yeah, I feel like AoE attached to be uncanny dodge.
I'm pretty
No,
sure
yeah.
it's evasion that's designed to. Yeah.
No, I think evasion just makes it so you don't get hit with the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, with dex saves. Or AoEs.
Rogue. Uncanny dodge. Standing at 5th level, when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to half the attack damage against you. This wasn't an attack, it was melee. Sorry.
Damn it.
I mean, at least you succeeded, so you already kind of halved it.
Yeah, you still only took 29 instead of 58.
Oh well.
I'm at 16 hit points.
Ouch. Bandit, what do you want to do?
I assume that broke my stealth.
I mean, I don't think it broke yourself. I think it just hit you regardless you were in the range.
Yes. It hit you regardless.
Like, I don't have to see you to hit you. Just,
Yeah, I shall. I'm just gonna start dashing.
Down.
We cannot win this.
Down the slope.
Down slope.
Okay. Frank?
Frank follow.
So,
Run
He's
away!
Yeah, you
running
see him
seems to be an option right now, Frank.
and just glide down and just say, "Yeah." Hello.
Hello.
Alright.
Okay. Is Brom also running away?
Yes, double dash.
So, how far can you guys run?
I can do 90 feet.
90 feet.
And Frank, you can also go 90 feet. Tommy, you move 30 because you also did an action, yes?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I backed up and then I magic missiled.
Okay. The dragon flies up over the lip. And does not get his breath weapon back yet.
Phew.
Attacks Tommy.
Bring it on,
Oh,
Grandpa.
God.
Bring it on.
Oh, you're a brave son of a bitch.
None of those hit you. Okay.
Crush that. A lucky son of a bitch.
He's got a very high AC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does.
Still,
I mean, I'm
lucky.
definitely lucky, though, because either of those attacks should have hit me.
Mm-hmm.
That modifier ain't nothing to play with.
No, that plus 10. Ain't nothing to fuck with.
This is true.
Bandito.
Mm,
The dragon has pursued and is currently beating up your metal friend. Or trying to.
I'd personally advise you guys to keep running.
what about your Lycosite? What about your street? What about your precious little candy?
Wait, what?
Your Lycosite. No, not your Lycosite. Your Deadlight.
What about them?
Oh well.
I think
I'm not dead. You
Running
didn't beat
away.
me.
Double dash movement.
I mean, I think it's a smart idea for you guys to at least like to keep your distance.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if you can get away, that'd be good. I'll hold them off as much as I can. I have some ideas.
Double dash movement.
double
An extra 90 feet.
Frank, you're also moving 90 feet. Flaps. Brom, also moving 90 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going down a slope right now, guys. So, yeah, that's indeed a possibility that you might trip and tumble.
Flying.
I mean, yeah, at least Frank
Hoping I
fly.
end up rolling.
But hey, I mean, if you end up
All three of you make
rolling, you might go down
acrobatics
fast.
Like what?
I just realized if you choose to fail, would you just roll down the hill?
Oh yeah. But that's gonna hurt.
Frank flew.
Don't worry, guys. I have a way out of this.
Or do I need to do so anyway
No,
to
you're
avoid?
fine. You're fine. You flew. You're
to avoid
fine.
smacking
Everybody's
everybody?
fine. Everybody's fine. It's okay.
Aww.
I want to see you shit.
Right?
Right?
It's the dice. It's the dice that tell the story.
Tommy,
All right.
you are within 10 feet. Well, actually 5 feet of this large shadowy dragon.
Okay. Whew. Time to play my trump card. I summon Exodia. Obliterate.
Sorry,
What?
That's impossible. No one's ever done that.
All right, no. All right, no. But with all seriousness, Tommy's gonna have to bust out the He's going to pull out the staff and place the staff. The mace.
Yes,
the
wand.
I feel like calling the staff just makes sense, but whatever. He's gonna pull out the wand of Orcus.
Yes.
And he's going to attempt to summon the army of skeletons.
Okey-dokey. Have you already done the math of how many skeletons get summoned?
Unfortunately, I forget the math. Oh, actually, let me see if I find a.
Excuse me.
No. The Wand of Orcus, Fall of Dead. Divide 500 hit points between. Yeah. So if you're doing skeletons. Skeletons.
They don't got a gift for it.
Yeah. Your priorities. Oh, you're gonna do the Army of
I'm
Darkness.
choosing.
Okay. So,
No, I was looking for the solo leveling scene.
Oh, I know that you're on about. Solo leveling an anime.
Yeah.
I don't know.
38 skeletons.
All right. So, yep. I will summon the skeletons. 38. So, actually, I wanted to like 18 are surrounding him, and then like the rest are kind of like fanned out to the side.
Let's see. Slash. If we're doing this on a grid, you could have.
Basically, he's still surrounded, but they're like spread out a little more.
Yeah. You could have 12 in base to base.
Yeah.
Well, actually 11 because you are also still base to base contact. That makes
Alright,
sense.
so yeah.
If
Like I
you-
said, the dimensions aren't my thing, so I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, basically that's it. Like those that can, basically the ones that can surround them, and then everyone else sort of just is spread out away from,
Well,
like,
technically,
fanned out.
skeletons come with both a short sword and a bow. So the ones that are in the second rank can shoot him. So, would you like to roll initiative for your skeletons?
Yes.
D20 plus 2.
Six.
They go after Frank. All right.
And I will risk the opportunity attack to back away from him.
All right. Then. Yeah, misses. Okay. But then it's the Shadow Dragon's turn. Oh.
fuck.
There goes your skellies.
Oh no, that's why they're fanned out around him.
Yes. Because, technically he can only get like maybe 6 of them.
Yeah.
But if Tommy could also make a dex save.
Yep. Yeah, Dex is just flat for me. What was the save on it?
It's a dexterity save, DC 18.
Okay, I passed.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You should go gambling.
You should not. You should definitely not.
Yes.
But that-
Only one of
of
those 6 skeletons pass. But
even-
I mean, they're decent at blackjack, so.
it's still going to be 23 points of damage, even against the one that passes. So, yeah, those 6 skeletons are gone.
I think I just brace myself for impact.
Sorry?
I mean, still come in my direction, right?
The food, it pushed towards you, but it also 6 skeletons were also caught in the blast. So you've got 32 skeletons left.
Alright.
12 of which will rank up around its feet, and the rest will be behind them shooting. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Bandit.
You know the drill. Movement dash dash.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to see if you trip?
Sure, why not?
You're fine.
Okay, cool.
Frank, you're also flying 90 feet away, or...
Yep. Do I need to do a dex save to see if I don't actually smack in the shit?
No, you're fine. You're flying. You're fine. You're not fighting gravity. At least not any more than usual. Skeletons. So
6 bit to dust.
Yeah. So
32
remain.
Yeah, 32 remain. 12 of which are in base. So they're, either way, it's D20 plus 4, whether they're attacking with short swords or short bow.
Yeah, so 32
iterations of D20 plus 4. Woo! And anything above a 20 hits. So there's a crit with the short sword. Another 2 hits with the short sword. 3.
Ooh,
I
another
see
crit.
2 crits in that mess.
Yeah. Okay.
7 hits with 2 crits.
Yes. So in the first 12, which with the short sword, there's 1, 2, 3, and a crit. And then the other 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, I'm sorry. How? All right, can you repeat that? 'Cause I was trying to remember.
All right. So, yeah. So,
probably should at least work that in half.
it's gonna be. Oh, actually, it's all 1d6s anyway. So.
Yeah, it is.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 2 of them are crits. So that's 12d6 plus 20. Points of damage.
Nice.
and two of them managed to do 1d6 plus 2 damage each to other skeletons.
Right, what was that?
Two of them got nat ones and managed to hit other skeletons for a d6 plus 2 each.
7.
Yeah. So those two
That's like the 2 random arrows just kind of ricocheted off of a different other skeletons.
Yes. Okay. And turn passes back to Brom. Still going.
Movement, Eldritch Blast, dash.
Okay. Pretty sure you're already 180 feet away at this point, though. And if you move again, that would be 210. And if I remember correctly, Eldritch Blast has a range of 120 feet.
Yeah, unless you got an extender, it's...
Yeah.
120 feet. So Eldritch Blast, movement, dash.
You're still 60 feet too far away. Because you spent 2 turns moving 90 feet, which is 180.
Yeah. Just
On the first turn, I tried to hit it with guiding bolts.
Oh, okay, so that was only 60. And then on the second turn, you went 90, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 150 foot away.
So
So do you want to move back up the mountain a little bit and then let it an blast?
yeah.
Okay.
And essentially what I'll be doing is I'll be playing back and forth on that 30 feet span.
Okay. Now, I could be a jerk and say it's difficult terrain.
That would suck.
You don't want to be a jerk, right?
Yeah, you want to be a cool DM.
Alright, go for it. Only the 26 hits.
Okay, cool.
And that's a D10 plus your charisma modifier.
Are we still doing Eldritch Blast, get sneak attack?
Fine.
Okay.
1d10 plus 3 plus 2d6.
Not bad.
Oh, there it is. 16.
And bonus action dash back.
Okay. So that was Rum. Tell me, boy.
Right. So I'm 30 feet away. Just going to back up some more, and then throw some more magic missiles at it. 18.
It's still unshaken. Shadow Dragon's turn.
That's a lot of 4s, though. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Do we have a breath attack back? No, we do not. So he's going to knock some scallywags flying. Each of them have an AC of 13. Yep. 2d10 plus 1d6 from both claws. 45. Alright, freeze three more skeletons down.
Right.
Four, because one of them only had 6 hit points left.
Oh yeah, so 28.
Then it's gonna fly up away from the skeletons and land on the mountainside in front of Tommy.
Alright, do Skelly boys that are near him get an opportunity attack?
The 12 skeletons that were in base contact with him get an opportunity attack.
Yes, so that's
12
iterations of
D20
D20
plus 4.
Alright, let's try that one more time.
One more time.
He does celebrate.
Okay.
Hey!
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 hits. One of them's a crit. So that's going to be 4d6 plus 6.
Ooh.
19.
Okay.
Very cool. Bandit.
Too far away to do any attacks, but I'll stop running for now. I'm already, what? 90 feet, 90 feet, 90 feet. Maths.
270 feet away.
I'm already 270 feet away. I'll stop running for a second.
To be fair, it has moved an additional 80 feet since then. So yeah, you're 190.
Still a solid amount. I can't do anything of it, but I'll stop there.
Okay. And hold your action.
Oh yeah, hold a minute.
Frank.
Yep.
Same situation. You're 190 feet away from the dragon. What do you do?
Yeah, we're already in action. If that thing decides to move any closer, Frank's fucking running.
He's currently cutting like the dragon has landed on the mountainside between Tommy and the rest of you.
Oh, I didn't put in this thing. Damn it.
Does it look like to be a solid way around him, or does it look like...
Dragon.
Shit. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. We figured you were going to say something.
No. I was trying to figure out, if there's a angle where Frank could potentially, run if it came to it.
Oh, it is a portal.
You can still run away, further away from the dragon. If that's what you're worrying about. But anyway, if you're just standing there and wait to see what happens, then turn passes to the skeletons.
Alright.
Which, even if Derek can... Sorry?
Then I will be holding action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tommy. Would you like the skeletons to run past you and form up a defensive barrier of bones? Or are you going to do something else?
Yeah, I'll have. I mean, I have 28. Yeah, I have the same 12 attempt to form a barrier between me and the dragon. And then.
The other 16?
Yeah, sorry, my brain couldn't math real quick. The other 16 will open fire on him.
Nice. So 16 iterations of D20 plus 4. And once more, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5d6 plus 8. 29 points of damage, and two of them do a d6 plus 2 to each other.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah. Two of them have 5 points ahead of, yeah, 5 hit points each. And from... You don't even have to move now to hit it with Eldritch Blast.
How far away from me is it?
Let's see. You did move back to 150 feet away. But then it moved 80 feet further down the slope.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
It's got its back to you, though.
I think I'm gonna make it regret that, or try to at least.
Go on.
Let's do guiding bolt again.
Roll the hit. That
24
hits. That actually hits.
Let me make sure I've got my damages right.
What?
So since that's a 3rd level spell slot, that's 6 d6.
Nice.
6 d6. Radiant damage. 26. Ooh. Okay. Nice. Yeah.
And then I'll move 60 feet.
Run away!
Wham! Bah!
Now it's lives up with radiant energy, so the next attack against the dragon has advantage. Tommy.
Alright. Since you seem like you're going to be as persistent as the others, I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my holy sun sword, and then use my main action to cast haste on myself.
Ooh.
And then with the remaining action, I'm going to attempt to punch it.
Okay.
Yep.
Roll the hit. You're not using your sword.
What?
You said you're going to punch it. But
yeah.
Okay.
But that's why I did bonus action to activate the radiant sword. Or sun sword. I don't know what you call it.
The sword go into his fist.
Light guitar. I'm just calling it what.
All right. Yes. You project it from your fist. I forgot. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Sorry. 23.
Hits. Do your damage. With your radiant fist. Your sun blade. Punch dagger. 6? Is that all it does?
Yeah, it's only one The point is, I mean, I punched multiple times, but with just the one, it's only a 1d8.
Okay.
Yeah, and again, now I'm going to risk attack again, and I'm going to drift off to the side using my doubled movement. So that gives him a chance to attack me if he wants.
Yep. Hug Shan. Sticky hug. Shadow Dragon hug. 26. Does that hit you?
Nope. Because I get +2 because of haste.
Bastard!
Wow, I did expect
I
that.
actually finally hit your AC, but you're hasted, so it doesn't. Nah. All right. Okay then. And then it's the Shadow Dragon's turn.
Well, that was the opportunity. Now it's his turn.
Yeah. Does his breath back? Yes, it does. It's gonna Fuchsia. Make a dex save.
All right, but specifically Fushing me, because if he is looking my direction, I'd be the only one over there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He knows he can't get through your AC. He's angry, but he's not dumb.
I mean, it's a dragon. They're not. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know,
yes.
I may think they're dumb, but they're not dumb. Mm-hmm. 8. Unfortunately, shadow energy I can't do anything about.
60.
Ooh. That's gnarly.
Mm-hmm.
Still standing, but...
Okay.
But this is one of the reasons why I at least wanted you guys to get far enough.
Mm-hmm. Because that shadow breath. It's brutal.
Okay. I'll have to... Wait, how much would that be for concentration?
Oh, that's a DC of 30 to maintain concentration.
Okay, so that would be auto fail, but I can use my focus, so it doesn't matter.
Bandit shall what's one more person to... Never mind that. Second. Words. How bad is the dragon looking?
I mean, it's hard to tell since it's made of shadow. It's not like it can bleed.
Mm.
It can't bleed. We can't kill it.
We can kill it. We just have to try harder.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Bandit?
So how far? I'm about 190 away.
You want 90.
190 away. Yeah, even if I double dash, that's not enough range. So yeah, I'm gonna start moving like stealth, and then start moving towards it.
Okay.
20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That's not enough. I already know that. But Bandit doesn't. So
For a shadow dragon, no.
Yeah, so he will continue moving up. And he'll do his, like, he'll just do 30 feet movement.
Sweet. Frank.
Yeah?
What do you want to do?
Well, you know what? I'm going to plink it with a few arrows.
What's the range on your bow? It's a long bow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a standard longbow.
Do you have the sharpshooter feat?
No, it's only up to 600 feet maximum, but that's a disadvantage due to distance.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's its short? 150. Okay, actually, you're 190. You could fly 45 feet closer and be able to fire, and then be able to shoot without disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Cool.
Then D20 plus. Yeah, two iterations of D20 plus 6.
Of course, my logical side of my brain says that this thing's probably resistant to non-magical.
Every little helps. Damage is damage, right?
Yeah.
Only the 22 hits. So that would be a D8 plus 2. Unless you can charge it with keys somehow.
I don't think I can.
Okay.
It says nothing about my monk weapons being charged with the same energy.
So that's more like a ranger thing.
Yes. D8
Yeah.
plus.
I mean, Kensai Monk can do that.
Yes. But he's not a Kensai.
Yeah. Didn't think it was a good idea to heavily rely on the equipment. Anyway.
D8 plus 2.
Okay, that would be D8.
Plus
No,
2.
not S8. D8 plus 2.
Fall.
Fucking hell.
Or just damage.
It's actually only 2. It has a feature called Living Shadow. While in dim light or darkness, and you are, the dragon has resistance to damage that isn't force, psychic, or radiant.
All right, I remember that.
Skeletons.
Man, something. Wouldn't laying my radiant blade though illuminate it?
Oh, that was radiant damage. Yes. So. Oh yeah, I did have all of that go through. It was the yeah.
No, I mean, isn't that one of the features of the Sunblade?
Is the what?
It illuminates when it activates. Like it sheds light.
Oh!
So yeah. So it's not. It's dim light or darkness because of the sunblade. Good point. Awesome. All four.
Hey.
All 4 points of damage get through. Okay.
I guess beneficial, but that just sounded so.
Yes. On the plus side, it now means that your skeletons can hit with their full force.
Oh yeah, right. All out skeleton attack.
Yep.
Watch them, we'll get that once.
Shut the hell up. Before you get back in the bag.
Yeah. It's time for the skeleton bum rush.
What?
Three,
There's already one that one in there. And the
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And one of them is crit. So 11d6 plus 20.
Damn.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
Because illumination, no resistance, right?
That's right. So, as the shadow dragon gets perforated by a hail of arrows from the skeletons, and dissipates. Gone.
Do we win?
Yeah.
Don't use that tone of voice.
Yeah, it didn't sound very confident.
It's like, holy shit, we won!
It appears we did. Wow.
Against one shadow entity that's lurking in the darkness of the mountain.
Do we get any
Again, I can
deadline?
kind of see
from
why the
that?
dragons don't like that place.
Yeah. Do we get any deadlines from that?
That's a very good point. It is necrotic energy, just like everything else that you've been fighting. So that indeed would be 10,000 more.
Holy shit.
Oh my god!
What does that put us at?
That was a pure genuine moment just now.
84,200?
84,200. Yep. There you go. And that, if you find another purple fire, let's see. Oh, not quite. You need 85,000 to get to level 11.
We can pick a fight to get 800.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, there are just a bunch of guys roaming around the mountainside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I imagine Frank, flying down to the others, like, great, we managed to win. Now let's get the fuck off this mountain.
I second that.
Yeah, I'll be honest, Tommy is literally at 8 hit points.
Yeah, you might
Because right now we're on there by the skin of our teeth.
You might want to find somewhere sheltered to hide and recuperate before something worse comes out of the mountain.
Yeah, we're gonna take our opportunity to get away from this mountain and find somewhere.
I will use healing light on Tommy, expending 3d6 of it. Come on, good number.
16.
You get 16 hit points back. It's not much, but it's something.
Yeah. Though, out of
Yeah, decent.
anything,
That puts me a lot better than what I was, so thank you.
yeah, though out of anything, the star player was you, Tommy.
Congratulations.
I kind of knew if we all ended up getting hit with that breath, we'd be done. So that's kind of why I originally wanted you guys to run.
And I don't leave mine bond, so.
Yeah, but I also didn't want you guys like at least there, because I was banking on him at least missing me once, which he did, and that's what allowed me to position myself the way I did.
Yeah. You were the best
Because that
one
first
to
one would have
absorb.
got me, I would have been done.
You were the best one to absorb the damage.
Because you already saw, all I needed was just one. If it would have rolled any better, that probably would have just knocked me out in one shot.
Yeah. Though Frank is basically giving you the fucking credit, because out of anything, that took balls.
I don't think he has balls, Frank.
He's got big.
No,
I'm talking outside of character here. It's like, Frank, playing out,
I'm pretty sure Tommy has brass ones.
Yeah.
I mean, out of character, I pretty much saw that as either I let myself get taken out or it's a party wipe.
Yeah.
So that's originally why I just wanted you guys to run. I didn't know how tough this thing was going to be, but the second you use a breath weapon, and it's like, yeah, nah.
And it damn near sliced slice half a fucking hit point off.
Half-hour hit points.
I guess I was just lucky you guys just happened to be significantly faster than me.
It melted 3/4 of my hit points in one breath attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Breath attacks
swallowed.
would be dead.
It
If I got
swallowed all. It swallowed all of my temp.
Yes. It's a nice monster, isn't it?
Very nice
Oh,
monster.
yeah, it is.
I only got right, yeah. I only got 47 temp from that, and it melted all of that and 11 of my normal with one hit. I was fucked.
Yeah, I don't think you would have survived another blast.
No.
Okay. So where you guys going? Where is safety?
I guess for now, back to Samael.
Well, I mean, I assume we can go to where the if we're getting off the mountain, I guess head back to where those harvesters were. At least rest there before we head back. You know, at least so we can recuperate.
Yeah.
Oh, probably not the decision. Cause, fuck.
Okay. Sweet.
I wouldn't be surprised if that. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like basically a dark patch of dead skin on each of us, or like a dark patch of rust on Tommy from all the necrotic energy.
So, you head back to the to where the harvesters were. We basically say, "Told you so." But they do offer to keep you guarded and protected while you rest.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we put a pin in it there?
Yep.
Feels like a good place to pin it.
Sorry, I was late, guys.
No
No, I
worries.
know worries.
Nope.
If you're ill, you
Fine.
can't.
We understand.
If you're ill and like sleeping because of that, you can't really
Yeah.
Food
like,
poisoning
work
sucks.
around that.
Food poisoning sucks.
And if anything, I'm just happy you showed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do appreciate that. I hope you guys listening have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing, and that you also join our community. There is a link in the description below to come find the Games Geekery Discord server, say hi, hang out with us, all that good stuff. Perhaps even join a game, which can also be done via Patreon, just like becoming a emotional support monkey. Sorry, not monkey, goblin. Emotional support goblin.
Yeah. Because, dear God, we need players.
Well, actually,
We're not that desperate.
all the games are full at the moment.
All the games are full except for, like this one will have an opening soon.
That's true.
probably.
That's true. Yeah, we just have got an opening from.
There's a
We need
few
emotional
that,
support monkey for this game.
yeah.
But yeah, the emotional support goblin gives you access to the player-only server, so you can hang out with the players and ask them questions, and see all my homebrew and lore that I post there. And yeah, there are higher tiers if you want to join the game. But yeah, thank you for listening. I hope to see you again. And in the meantime, no matter what